everybody who is watching this video. I would like to welcome you into this fantastic session. My name is Sir Olenjolai Moko Tayai Losingo. My name is Sir Olenjolai Moko Tayai Losingo, right? From beautiful countries that called the United Republic of Tanzania. I'm very happy to welcome either you are international viewer or you are national viewer, regardless of your nationality. I would like to welcome you. That's why we are using international language, that is English. I'm very happy to welcome you into our online platforms that's called Tanzania Online Advanced Secondary School, in square bracket OLENJOLAIM. Okay, this is it's a visionary, right? It's a visionary platform, so it's a visionary online platform. And as teachers, I'd like to welcome you also into our official YouTube channel that's called the Tanzania Online. Okay, it's called the Tanzania Online A-Level Seki School. Okay, A-Level Seki School in square bracket OLENJOLAIM. Well, I would like to spend a few minutes just to remind you about the visions of this. Remind you because we've already explained in the sessions of in a lecture for more than 1 hour. So this is a session in the sessions of more than 1 hour, explaining about the vision that we have. Remember that the Word of God saying that if there's no vision, people perish, right? So if we don't have visions, we'll perish on this platform once that we meet some challenges. So this is the vision that, first of all, the idea is not mine. I've received it from God, who lives forever, and God who Almighty. The Almighty God, okay, who is my God, my Alpha, my Omega. He gave me this idea and revealed this big picture, which he called the purpose in my mind. And this is the purpose in my mind that I would like to prepare, to train, to teach, to incubate, and even to mentor some group of students who will be ready to take the classroom instructions in advanced mathematics and scientific subjects, and also combining with the knowledge of the Word of God in order to solve real-life problems, right? So our main objective in this school, this online school, is to see our continuing advanced secondary students and our graduate advanced secondary students solving real-life problems, even if a small problem, but it is a real-life problem, right? So that is what I'm going to make sure that you have to understand. So the concept which you have to understand is that the main objective of this platform is not to teach students to pass the exam. The main objective of these platforms is to teach students to think differently and to have a responsibility to take the classroom instructions, to combine with the knowledge of the Word of God, which I do myself. I'm a product of combinations of the two knowledge. The classroom knowledge in science, mathematics, and also the knowledge of the Word of God. So I used to combine them for more than 11 years right now, and I see the fruits. That's why I want to share with you those fruits. So the main objective to see we are solving real life. So for instance, myself, that I'm solving a real life problem, right? So I'm solving real life problems. It's not this like a paper problems. It's the physical problems that many students, they used to fail to understand advanced mathematics, basic applied mathematics, advanced physics, advanced chemistry. So I'm there to help them to solve their problems of failure to understand, right? How about you? What problems do you want to solve in community? This is the one of my problems that I have to solve. How about you? Tell me in the comment sections about your problems that you're expecting to solve once you are in advanced education or after graduating at advanced education. Okay, so that is the vision, that's the main goal, so main objective. We have some specific objective in this channel also. We'll be helping our students to pass the midterm test, the terminal exam, the annual exam, when they'll be learning basic applied mathematics, for instance, or advanced education, or advanced subjects in mathematics and science, because we are going to teach 2 subjects in mathematics and 2 subjects in science. So we help them to understand and then apply the knowledge. Second, the second specific objective will be focusing on understanding. In this in Tanzania Online Advanced Secondary School, we are focused on understanding rather than cramming. I don't know how to cram. I failed to cram during my education from the standard 1 to the undergraduate, to the last year of the undergraduate level. I've tried to cram like other students. I failed at all. So I don't know how to cram, and I don't know how to teach people to cram the stuff. So in these online schools, we'll be trying our level best, and we'll be make sure that everybody is going to understand what we are teaching them. Whether you like to understand, so you don't like to understand, you will understand, believe me. Okay, so those are some of the specific objectives. I'll be repeating these little introductions because it's very powerful. Make sure that you subscribe onto our YouTube channel. Again, that we have some departments. One of the departments is called Advanced Mathematics. This is mathematics in abbreviations. And the subject we have today is Basic Applied Mathematics. And this content is for the class that we call in Tanzania Form 6 or Class 14. So remember that our focus will be using the curriculums of United Republic of Tanzania, but mathematics is a universal subject. So these contents are worth for the international and national students. So a student, an advanced student in any continent can learn this material and find that they are helpful. I want also to interact with you, so the comment sections of these YouTube channels that of the video that you are watching right now. Just go to YouTube and then write something there in the comment sections. Tell us whether you understand. Tell us your comments, your positive comments, negative comments, your arguments, your challenge, and etc. And even use the comment section to submit your homeworks and also to have online group discussions. So that's all. So then this is session 1. I would like to welcome you. In the first topic is called probability and the general introductions of probability. We are going to have a fantastic moment. Believe me that regardless of your history, regardless of your current status of mathematics in your mind, believe me that I will try my level best. That's one of our specific objectives, to help every student and to make sure that every student understand and love mathematics for the rest of your life. For instance, myself, I love mathematics and I will apply mathematics for the rest of my life in different areas of my own life. So, quick review, okay? So, quick review. In this department of advanced mathematics, we are teaching 2 subjects right now. Basic Applied Mathematics and Advanced Mathematics Form 5, Advanced Mathematics Form 6, Basic Applied Mathematics Form 5, Basic Applied Mathematics Form 6. So 4 subjects. 4 subjects that we are teaching this in this. So quick review of session 00, that's called the General Introductions of Basic Applied Mathematics for the Form 5 and Form 6. You can find that video in our YouTube channel, Tanzania Online, a level secondary school in square bracket Olenjolai. So in that session, I've presented to you a vision, the vision of this of TOASO. TOASO means that these abbreviations of Tanzania Online Advanced Secondary School in square bracket Olenjolai, right? So then I presented to you the problem that I'm solving and solution. So if you want to get too much details about that, you have to go through it. Thirdly, also I've presented to you the big picture. Registration, okay? Registration, how you can be registered or how you can register yourself in this platform, because we are going to upload more than 500 videos in our YouTube channel. So you have to make sure to subscribe, and every day, this is the guarantee in our YouTube channels, advanced, that's called Tanzania Online Advanced, Tanzania Online Advanced A-Level Secondary School. We are uploading at least a video in every day, okay? So registration, registrations, online registrations, okay? So this is called the online registration, that you should have your valid email. If you don't have, and you have to make sure that you watch this video before you continue. And then I've presented to you the big picture of basic mathematics, okay, of BAM, basic applied mathematics, okay, the big picture. I used the diagrams that we wrote. And then I have shared with you, or have presented to you, reference books, okay, reference books and materials, okay, reference books and the materials that are of basic, that are useful to learn basic applied mathematics. Also, I've presented to you, or I shared to you, or I taught you about the topics, the 11 topics, okay, or 11 topics or chapters of 40 of basic applied mathematics, Form 5, so Form 6, and hence I also invited you to read the descriptions, and in case you feel that you want to offer your free will in Thanksgiving for God to bring this knowledge in your house free of charge. I don't charge any students. I don't charge anything from you. So you can send your free will thanksgiving to support the running costing for this program. Don't worry about initial costing. God has already covered about that. Okay, so free will thanksgiving, you can send through 0759745331. And also, in case you want to do the bank transactions, read the descriptions of this video. So let us come to the business, right? So in this business, first of all, I'm very happy. I want you to have the big picture again, so BAM, right? Just to quickly remind you the big picture of 40, the big picture of basic applied mathematics. Let me start from there. First of all, we have our beautiful subjects called mathematics, say mathematics. So in A level now, so we've been going through the O level. I don't want to repeat it or stuff, but let us start maybe for O level, right? For O level. So for O level, this is during the O level education, which you've already graduated with certificate secondary education examination. So we had two branches of mathematics. The first one was common, which is called basic mathematics, okay, basic math, and also the second one is called additional mathematics, right? Maths. This is for few students. This is a compulsory subject. Whether you graduate in these two subjects, you have two options. So you have two routes, right? And these two routes are these, right? The first route in advanced. So now we are in A level, advanced level, okay? So where that if you graduate, you have certificate secondary education examination. So you have advanced certificate secondary education examination. So in A level, the subject of mathematics is divided into two. So the first one is called the advanced mathematics, okay? Advanced mathematics, okay? It's called the advanced mathematics, and then so you have the other ones. This is for the Form 5 to Form 6. While this basic applied mathematics was Form 1 to Form 4. And this additional mathematics can study from Form 1 to Form 4. Okay? So another branch of mathematics is called the basic applied mathematics. Okay? Basic applied mathematics. Okay? Basic applied mathematics. This is BAM. Okay? This is BAM. So now we are in this level of basic applied mathematics. So if you take the big subject of basic applied mathematics, BAM, also we find that this is a very interesting subject. We have two branches, or we have two subjects, okay? We have two subjects of BAM. So we have one subject called the basic applied mathematics. So basic applied mathematics, in short, BAM, or in abbreviations BAM, Form 5, for the Form 5 students. And also, we do have another second subject, the next subject, which is called the basic applied mathematics. Okay, basic applied mathematics, which is BAM. Okay, which is BAM, and this is for the Form 6. Okay, for the Form 6 students, So today we are in this subject, right? So now we have the subject called the basic applied mathematics for the Form 6. So let me write it. Basic applied. So I'm teaching you about basic applied mathematics, basic applied mathematics, basic applied mathematics, which is BAM for what? For the Form 6. The Form 6. That's what I want to present to you. Okay. This is good news. Right. So now you are ready to go into. First of all, before even I go into too much details, I advise every student to have a reference book, which I mentioned, that's called the Basic Applied Mathematics Syllabus for Advanced Secondary Education, Form 5 to Form 6. For those who are national students, means they are studying by using educational systems of the Republic of Tanzania, or by using the educational system of Tanzania from 5 to Form 6. You should have this book. It's very helpful beside you because it will help you. In case you don't have this book, you can order, just read the descriptions of this video. You can see that how much does this cost you, and then we can ship it in any regions, or we can ship the copy of it in any regions of the Republic of Tanzania. Secondly, you should have a reference book. This is a reference book for basic applied mathematics. You see it has been titled as Basic Applied Mathematics for Advanced Level Secondary Schools, Students Books Form 5 and Form 6. So if you have this book, and hence that you have everything concerning about basic applied mathematics, and it has been authored by Tanzania Institute of Education, right? And also that this is the back side, and then this is the back side, this is the sides, this is the side view, okay? So here you have so many topics and so many concepts which are very important for you to cover. So you have to make sure that you have this book or the other reference books that I've mentioned in the general introduction. Again, should have a question this is called a textbook, right? So if you're parents, make sure that your students have. And also I used to sell, okay? I used to provide, because we are not only teaching students, I also provide the materials which help them to understand the concept beyond of what I'm teaching. So I also distribute this book, not free of charge, like the video or like the teaching. This you have to buy, and you have also to pay for the shipping cost. It's very cheap compared to the actual price in the local shop, whether in Dar es Salaam or in any regions of the Republic of Tanzania. So you can order this and pay the shipping cost. They can ship to you in any regions of the Republic of Tanzania. So this is called textbook. And then again, you as a students or a parents, your students needs also this questions and answers book, Basic Applied Mathematics Review, Problems and Solutions from 2001 through 2016, or any current version. So you need this book, which contains or comprises or questions of basic applied mathematics for NECTA. The NECTA, this is NECTA. So all of these questions come from past paper of NECTA. It means that is Advanced Certificate Secondary Education Examination for the basic applied mathematics. So it comprises also questions for the Form 5 and Form 6. So if you buy this or a copy of this book, then you enjoy the beauty of mathematics for the rest of your life. Okay, so now let us go to the basic applied mathematics for the Form 6. Okay, so then I'd like just to give you a brief introduction, or general introductions, because that's the title of this session, and I have already presented to you that your basic applied mathematics. Yeah, so we should have a subject description first of all, and that's okay. So let us open this book of basic applied mathematics syllabus for the advanced secondary education. Basic applied mathematics syllabus for advanced secondary education from 5 to Form 6. So that the reference. So we say that refer, okay, the book called the Basic Applied Mathematics. Okay, mathematics, should have it because I won't write everything. Mathematics, okay, syllabus. If you are watching this video from Kenya or from Uganda or from Serbia or from United Kingdom or from United States of America or from India or from Australia or from Sydney or from China or in any country that you speak English as you are learning language or you understand English, or from Brazil or from Peru or from Chile or from Nigeria or from South Africa, you should have basic applied mathematics syllabus of your country, because the contents will be the same, but at least that you know there are some of the objectives relating to the problems of your country. Okay, so basic applied mathematics syllabus for advanced secondary education. Okay, advanced secondary education from 5 to Form 6. And here you have basically to refer page numbered in Romans. Okay, so this is all about page 4 of this book. And this book, I want to answer the question. This is the question that I would like to answer in advance. To whom or who should study basic applied mathematics from 5 to Form 6? So the answer is you have to refer this book. And if you refer that book, I will write a piece of instructions which have been explained in this book so that you answer and give you valid information, because there are so many informations and some of them are not valid. Okay? So here it is labeled as 1.2, and this 1.2 is called the subtitle of subject description. Which subject? Basically apply the mathematics. Subject description. Subject description. So let me cut. So this is I'm cutting, right? It's quotation. Basically applied mathematics. Remember that also we have other official YouTube channel. We have other online schools, including online institution, okay, mathematics. So go to the descriptions of the video to see much details about the other platforms. So because now we know you're in advanced, but if you'll be taking a career of science or engineering, we will be together also in our university education. Whereas we'll be taking a diploma, okay, in engineering or science. Believe me that we will meet, we'll be together. Subsidiary subject, okay? Is a subsidiary. First of all, this is a subsidiary. I'm the one who is underlining. It's not underlined in this book. Let me show you, right? Because for me, I want to give the evidences. So this is page 4, right? You see page 4. And then the part I want to copy or I want to present to you is subject description. Okay? So it's a subsidiary subject. First of all, this is subsidiary subject. The subsidiary subject in advanced secondary education. In advanced secondary education. This is a subsidiary subject in advanced secondary education. Okay, so this is the subsidiary subject. Okay. The subject is offered to Form 6. To whom this subject is offered? So the subject is offered, okay, is offered to Form 5. This is the one of the subjects that have been studied by so many advanced students in Tanzania. Okay, to Form 5, and read to Form 5 in Form 6. In Form 6. Okay, in Form 6. Students who are not studying advanced mathematics. Okay, advanced mathematics, and who need mathematics are the tools. Okay, and who need mathematics as the tool. Who need mathematics as the tool for mastering the content in the year subject combination. Mastering the contents the content in the year subject. So I will explain to you what does this information present. But remember that I'm answering the question, who should study basic applied mathematics? As I say, this is the subject that being studied by so many students in Tanzania. Contents, okay, in what? Contents in, okay, in the year subject combination. We have something we call it combinations in Tanzania. In the year subject, combination. The year subject combinations. Okay? Then BAM will be compulsory for students studying one or more of the following subjects. BAM, Basic Applied Mathematics, will be a compulsory subject to the Tanzanian students, okay, for the students studying one or more of these subjects, one or more of the following subjects, provided they are not studying advanced mathematics. Provided they are not studying advanced mathematics, okay, provided they are not studying advanced mathematics. Okay, some still got it, okay? Hence I will explain to you what does it mean. Okay, so let me explain up that level. The question we have on the blackboard is, who should study basic applied mathematics? Or what are the conditions for you to study basic applied mathematics? The primary conditions: you should pass the certificate secondary education examination in Tanzania, and the second condition should be admitted in any of either as private candidate or as a school candidate. And this contents are very important. Okay? So remember that these contents are for both school candidate and private candidates. For Tanzanians, we have school candidates and private candidates. School advanced candidates and school advanced and private advanced candidates. So whether you're studying at home or you're studying at school, these contents are worthy for you for the rest of your life. So then you have to refer a book, Basic Applied Mathematics syllabus for advanced secondary education from 5, so from 60, page 4. Okay? And then I have said that this is section 1.2, subjects descriptions. It means basic applied mathematics. So the description says that basic applied mathematics is a subsidiary subject in advanced secondary education. What does it mean? It means that it's not a principal subject. It's a subsidiary subject. We have subsidiary and principal subjects. Okay? So the subject is offered to the Form 5 and Form 6. So when you will be admitted to study basic applied mathematics, whether as a private candidate or school advanced candidate, then you have to start the subject of basic applied mathematics for the Form 5 and Form 6. Okay? But the conditions, the 30 conditions are if and only if you are not studying advanced mathematics. That's another condition. And you need mathematics as a tool for mastering the contents in your subjective combinations. You are not studying advanced mathematics according to your choice, your choice in combinations. In Tanzania, we have something called combinations. And also, you need mathematics are the tools to master the contents in your subject combination. Then you have to study basic applied mathematics. Or if your parents who is watching, your student, your child, or you should study basic applied mathematics if these conditions has been obeyed. BAM will be a compulsory subject. It's not an optional subject for the students studying one or more of the following subjects. So the following subjects, we call them principal subjects, provided the conditions have been provided that they are not studying advanced mathematics. Okay? So let me mention those subjects. Okay? Let me begin with the common subject, and these are these notations. We call this natural science. If you be studying natural sciences, it's plural, natural sciences. So natural sciences subjects, and these natural sciences subjects are the following. The first natural science subject is physics. Physics is the study of nature. Physics, if you are also studying chemistry, okay, chemistry. If you are also studying biology, if you are also studying computer science, and if you are studying agriculture. If you're studying agriculture, this is the list of natural science. So natural science subject, physics is the natural science, chemistry is the natural science, biology is the natural science, computer science is the natural science, and agriculture is the natural science. So that's the first list of 14 of subjects, of the principal subjects that you have to study or you have to learn basic applied mathematics. The second group of subject is if you are studying business studies. Say business studies. If you are studying business studies as follows. If you are studying economics in advanced education, economics, you need to study basic applied mathematics. If you be studying commerce, you need also to study basic applied mathematics. If you be studying accountants, you need to study this concept. And so business studies, economics. If you be studying economics in advanced education, if you be studying accountants, if you be studying commerce, you need to start basic applied mathematics. And I want to tell you that there is the main purpose. Don't throw out this concept that you are teaching basic applied mathematics. You will need them during your undergraduate studies, during your postgraduate studies, means that during your master and doctorate studies. You need these concepts very deep. Okay? First of all, you need them during your advanced education. For instance, that in physics or in economics, there are some mathematical formulas that we apply in economics, but you will learn them in basic applied mathematics. Okay. Then the third group is called, because I'm quoting and what? And home economics. Home economics. Home economics. Home economics means that if you are studying home management, if you are studying home management, if you are studying nutrition, this is called home economics. If you are studying home management, if you are studying nutrition, if you are studying textile, okay? If you are studying textile technology, okay? If you're studying textile technology, then this is the list of subjects. So then the subject of BAM, the subject also provides skills. We'll be giving you skills. Okay? Skills to solve real life problems. To solve. And that's the main objective of my program, of my online training. To solve real life problems. To solve real life problems. Okay, real life problems and focuses on how mathematics is applied, on how mathematics is applied in daily life situation. On how mathematics is applied in daily life situation. Applied in daily life situation. Daily life situations. Okay. Therefore, it is useful for all students in advanced secondary education. Therefore, this is skill. It is useful. Okay. It is useful for all students. For all students. It's useful for all students in advanced secondary education. This is the end of quotation. So if you're studying the following subject, natural sciences, whether you're studying advanced physics or advanced chemistry, which I'll be teaching you in this online platform, or whether you're studying computer science, or you're studying agriculture, you're studying business studies, or you're studying economics. Business studies means studying economics, commerce, accountants, and the home economics, or means that the home management or nutrition or textile or technology. You have to study basic applied mathematics in Form 5 and Form 6 for the 2 year, because you need the skills of mathematics in your principal combinations subject of these 3 branches of subjects. Also, the subject also provides which subject? The subject of basic applied mathematics also provides skills to solve real life problems and focuses on how mathematics is applied in daily life situations. Therefore, it is useful for all students in advanced secondary education. And also, I would like just to tell you that these contents are useful for your life in business educations, in engineering, in science courses, during your undergraduate courses. So make sure that you concentrate, you grasp every concept that I'm going to teach you. You revise this video, you revise this video several times until the information click in your mind, so that you'll enjoy the beauty of basic applied mathematics. And I'll be trying my level best to use a simple mathematical language, simple logical language, simple conceptual language, and simple teaching language, so that every student will love, because I know this is a subsidiary subject. But believe me that I'll try my level best to make it necessary like your principal subjects and make it easy. You should not worry about basic applied mathematics. And even you like that to begin the exam in the sequence of exams of basic applied mathematics. So I would like to take you into the next part. I take you now into the next part where that I have to present to you. Also, there's another piece of information. There is a part in this syllabus, special for the Form 6, which we call it competence. So if you have this book, make sure that you read yourself on your own, okay? On class competence, this is Form 60, class competence and class objectives is found in Basic Applied Mathematics syllabus for Advanced Secondary Education Form 5 through Form 60, and it's in page 35. So make sure that you read this class competence and class objective. They are 8, and these class objectives 17. Make sure that you read them. Okay, so for myself, I will begin on the first topic, which is probability, and give you the list of the topics that you have to cover in basic applied mathematics. So stay connected and stay tuned. Okay, so after presenting the subject descriptions of basic applied mathematics, now before even I go to the topics that are the subject of basic applied mathematics for the Form 6 contains, I would like to present to you the combinations. Because through these three main subjects, natural sciences, business studies, economics, home or to home economics, okay, business studies, home economics, we can have almost 60 combinations. United Republic of Tanzania, advanced education is provided under the considerations of the balanced combinations. We use the balanced combinations. What does it mean? That each student of advanced level has to study at least, not at least, all obviously, 3 principal subjects, right? And during the certificate secondary education examination, each student has to score the required marks, means the pass marks in all of the 3 subjects. So we have something that we call the combinations. So I want to present to you the combinations, the combinations that study basically applied mathematics in abbreviations BAM, Form 6, right? So let us remind you, I remember that I've explained and I present this point during your Form 5. The first 2 combinations is these the combinations which involve only natural science subject, which is PCB. P stands for physics, C stands for chemistry, B stands for biology. And then the second combinations is CBG. These involve 2 natural science and the social science, which is geography. C stands for chemistry, B stands for biology, G stands for geography. And I've been teaching the CBG, PCB and CBG students basic applied mathematics Form 5 and Form 6 at most technical some 7 years ago. Then the third topic is called, the third combinations is CBN. CBN, C stands for chemistry, B stands for biology, N stands for nutrition. So these are 2 natural subjects, and hence N stands for the home economics, which is nutrition. Then the first combinations that who study chemistry, who study basic applied mathematics is CBA, the combinations of CBA. C stands for advanced chemistry, advanced biology, advanced agriculture. This is advanced physics, advanced chemistry, advanced biology, advanced chemistry, advanced biology, advanced geography, advanced chemistry, advanced biology, advanced nutrition, advanced chemistry, advanced biology, advanced agriculture, right? Then the 5th combinations who have to study BAM for the Form 6 or Form 16 is HGE. HGE, H stands for advanced history, G stands for geography, and E stands for economics. So the only subjects that make HGE to study basic applied mathematics is economics, because economics is one of the subjects of the business studies. While in these 4 previous combinations, all the 4 subjects are except this one, right? So it means that these 3 subjects have been mentioned. So for this one, it means all the 3 subjects in the combinations have been mentioned in this particular except the geography subject, right? And then the last 2 combinations who study this subject of basic applied mathematics is ECA. E stands for economics, C stands for commerce, and A stands for accountants. So that's why that we say that economics, commerce, accountants. So this is advanced economics, advanced commerce, advanced accountants. They have to study basic applied mathematics for the range. So they have to study BAM, basic applied Form 60, basic applied mathematics for the Form 5, or for the class Form 5 or class 12, class 13, right? And also for the Form 6. bound for the Form 60, or we call it in some countries, this is class 14. Class 14. Okay? So they have to study. So if you are a student of this combination, or if you are expecting, maybe you are a future students of advanced level, and you are watching this material, just like you want to know the contents. So then you have to make sure that when you are planning to study either of this combination, you have a subsidiary subject called basic applied mathematics, which is a very interesting subject for the rest of your life. Okay, so then this is all about what you have to know in the subject description. So right now, regardless that if you hate basic applied mathematics, or you hate mathematics because of the different reasons, such as you didn't have good teachers in your ordinary level, or you didn't have a good teacher during your Form 5. If you're hating basic applied mathematics because you had a bad teacher who taught you basic applied mathematics for the Form 5, don't give up. Believe me that one of our specific objectives is to make sure that every student loves basic applied mathematics. So stay tuned and stay focused, and believe me that you love them like your principal subjects. Okay, like your principal subjects, and get prepared to score A in basic applied mathematics. In case also you feel that you want to offer God your free will incense giving in order to support the running costs for this program, you may send your free will incense giving through 0759 745331, or through the bank transactions in the descriptions below. Okay. So this is the sequence, or this is the things that you have to understand. So we say that now, let me present to you, we say a phenomenon we call it chapters or topics of basic applied mathematics, right? For Form 6. Okay, for Form 6 students. Okay, chapters or topics of basic applied mathematics for the Form 6 students. Okay, so these are, in case before I mentioned, we have to refer according to the syllabus, to the new syllabus. When you say new syllabus, this has been reviewed and republished in 2010. New syllabus of what? Of basic applied mathematics, basic applied mathematics for advanced secondary education. Advanced secondary education, Form 5 through Form 6. Okay, Form 6, and this is page G. You have to review page G. You have to review page G. This is page set 5. From page set 5, okay, to the last page, which is 68. To 68. So you say that there are only five interesting 5 topics. Okay, topics or topics of 40 of basic applied mathematics for 6. Okay, these topics are, so the first topic in this book is called the probability. The first topic is called the probability. The term probability is not a new term. Possibly that you have it being well taught during your ordinary education. you learned the first topic of probability when you have been in Form 4. It's the first topic of basic mathematics. So we believe that you have fundamental idea about probability, but you know some other students, they used to skip it, but don't worry, I'll try my level best to remind you what you have to remember, okay? So this is the first topic, is called the probability. That's the first topic. So the second topic is called the trigonometry. Trigonometry. So trigonometry, this is a second topic. The second topic is called trigonometry. Very important topic in mathematics, very important topic in engineering. Okay? And then the third topic is called the exponential. Say exponential. Very interesting. Also, the topic of trigonometry, this is not new topic. You have the fundamental concepts of trigonometry. For example, that sine is equal to the opposite of the right angle triangle to the adjacent, to the hypotenuse. And then cosine is what adjacent of the triangle is a ratio of adjacent of the triangle to the hypotenuse of the triangle, of the right angle triangle. And then tangent is equal to opposite of the triangle, opposite of the angle of the right angle triangle, and to the adjacent of the right angle triangle. So then we have exponential and the logarithmic. Exponential and the logarithmic. So we have exponential and the logarithmic. Exponential and logarithmic. Logarithmic function. Right? Functions. So the third topic that I'm going to teach you is called exponential and logarithmic functions. The first topic afterwards, after covering probability, trigonometric, exponential and logarithmic function, then I'm going to teach you a topic that we call it matrices. Also, this is not new. Exponential and logarithmic, we taught you exponential at the first topic of the Form 2, logarithmic we taught you at the first topic of Form 2, and then the last topic is called the linear programming. Linear programming. Okay? Linear programming. Say linear programming. So this is the last topic. Okay? So believe me that you'll enjoy the beauty of probability in our online YouTube channels that called Tanzania Online Advanced Secondary School, square bracket Olenjolai. And also you enjoy the beauty of trigonometry, okay, for the best applied mathematics from 60. You'll enjoy the beauty of exponential and logarithmic function. You'll enjoy the beauty of matrices, and you'll also enjoy the beauty of linear programming for the best applied mathematics Form 6. We'll be teaching you the materials that you need to use in your courses, right? Or in your combination, in your principal subjects. And so that's why we'll be teaching about this stuff. So then afterwards let us have a focus of, so now we have chapter 1, right? So we have chapter 1, and this chapter 1 is called the probability, okay? Yes, we are still in the general introduction. So now let us go into probability, okay? So the first thing which you have to cover are probability. According to the new syllabus, there are some subtopics of 40 of probability that you have to cover. Okay? There are 60 subtopics. So he said that according to the new syllabus of basic applied mathematics for the Form 6, for the Form 5, so the Form 6, but Form 6 section, we say that there are 60 subtopics that you have to cover, or 40 of probability. Okay, so these subtopics are So in this syllabus, the topic of probability has been labeled as number 7, as in the total sequence of the topics of basic applied mathematics from Form 5 to Form 6. This is the 7th chapter, because in Form 5 we have 5 topics plus these 7 topics plus these 5 topics, so it will make your 5 plus 6 is equal to 11. So this is number 7. So I'll be writing 7.1. I'll be quoting, right? I'll be quoting. So these are, first of all, we say that we have 7.0. This is the topic we call the probability. Probability. So the subtopics will be 7.1, and the first subtopic is called the permutations and combinations. Very important. Permutation, say permutation. This is the ways of arranging object. Permutation, permutations, and the combinations. Permutation and combinations. Permutations and combinations. Say permutations and combinations. But if you pronounce, you keep it. This is permutation. The first subtopic is called permutation, which I'm going to teach you what the means of permutation. Don't worry, these are this very simple stuff, very simple materials. Okay, permutation and the combinations. So that's the case. So then the second subtopic, after covering permutations and combination, the next is subtopic probability of an event. Okay, I'll be teaching you about probability of an event. How can we find probability of an event? Then the third subtopics that we are going to cover in this subject or in this topic, we call it combined events. I'll be teaching you about combined events. Combined events. Then we have 7.4 combined events. We have against mutual exclusive event. Mutual exclusive events. Mutual exclusive events. Mutual exclusive events. Listen, it has been believed that probability is one of the difficulty topic in the subject of mathematics. I met with that belief, but didn't trust it. I didn't trust it that probability is the hardest topic. What I just knew that there are some techniques and some there are special concepts that students or a learner has to understand in order, first of all, to learn probability and master it. So I took as a challenge, and then I said, no, I don't believe what people are saying. Let me see myself. So, and that's what I'm going to demonstrate to you. You know that some of my colleagues, they skipped it, they didn't learn the topic of probability of the Form 4. And also, when we have been in advance, we had probability as one of the topics in advanced mathematics for the Form 6. You know what happens also? Some of my classmates also skipped it. They said that I can't solve problems of probability. And actually that they lose so much, a lot of marks, and that will cost you even in the second semester of your engineering programs. Because when you'll be doing engineering or scientific courses in United Republic of Tanzania and in any institutions or university or college in the world, in the second semester of your undergraduate studies, you will be studying the modules called statistics and probabilities, and probability and statistics or statistics itself. So that's all about probability. So if you don't know the fundamental of probability, it will be kinds of disaster. So then the fifth, specifically, the fifth subtopics is now I'll be teaching about independence events. In these independence events, I will also teach you dependence events. I'll introduce to you dependence events, right? Dependence events. Then 7.6, the last is a topic, of probability for the Form 6E for the BAM of the Form 6 applications of probability. That now I'll be presenting to you where do you apply applications of probability. Where do you apply probability in our daily life? Applications of probability. Okay, applications of probability. So applications of probability. So where do you apply applications of probability? Why are we studying why are we studying probability? Then the next step now, after knowing the subtopics of probability, now I would like to take you into another subsection, which is called specific objectives. Okay, specific objectives of each subtopic. Okay. So it means that there are some specific objectives being declared in this book, in these subtopics that the students has to meet at the end of learning each subtopic. So let me show you, right? So this is the new basic applied mathematics syllabus for advanced secondary education from 5 to Form 6. This is the topic of probability, right? And then this is the first subtopics that are called permutations and combinations. These are specific objectives that the students has to achieve at the end of the topic of permutations and combinations. And this, you see, by the end of this subtopic, the students should be able to find the ways of arranging n unlike objects, apply the factorial notations, define the permutation. You see? So these are specific objectives that I'm going to present right now because I want my students to know this is specific objective in advance. So let me cut. The student, you who is watching, should be able. You should be able to first of all, to arrange, to find the ways of arranging an unlikely object. To find the way of arranging the ways of arranging n unlikely objects. That's N. So B, I leave the blanks so that the students will fill. So you are the students, you should have this syllabus book, as I said, or a copy of it. So you have to take it and then copy the second specific objective in the learning, the subtopic I think that here you have to say that specific objectives, okay, of what? Of the first subtopic, which is permutation and the combination. So specific objectives of permutations and the combinations. So you have B, and then you have what? We have B, we have C. So they set the specific objective that you, student, you should be able to define permutation. Should be able to define permutation. Okay. Also, we have let's say the first specific objective. This is the subtopic which comprises so many specific objectives. The first one, to find the ways of arranging n unlike objects. Second, you have to fill yourself. Third, you should be able to define permutation. And then E, you should also fill the blanks yourself. A, B, C, D, F, right? So the F, we say that this is D. I mentioned C, so you have to mention D, and this is E. So E, you students, you should be able to find the number of ways of choosing other objects from and unlike objects. Find the number of ways okay, should be able the number of ways of choosing other objects from n unlike unlike objects. So A, B, C, D, E, F. So there is the 60 specific objective, which is F. You have to fill the blanks yourself. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. The next one is G. I can mention now, you, the students, you should be able to evaluate at the end of learning the concepts of permutation, okay, and combination. Then the students should be able to evaluate and combination error for error given n and error for error given n and r. So this is the last specific objective in this subtopic. Okay? If you have any question about basic applied mathematics Form 6, ask in the comment section, please. I'll try my level best to help you understand and grasp these concepts effectively. Okay? Then we say that we have again 7.2. I would like to present to you, ladies and gentlemen, specific objectives. Specific objectives of the second subtopic, which is probability of an event. Probability of an event. Probability of an event. Specific objectives of probability of an event. So this of the subtopic is called the probability of an event. So how many specific objectives are there according to the new basic applied syllabus for advanced secondary education? And this page 39 we have 3. And then, yes, we have only 3 specific objects. So I will mention 2. So let me count. The student, you who is watching now, should be able to your students should be able to describe basic properties of probability. Describe basic properties of probability. Describe basic properties of probability. Get B, a student has to fill from the syllabus. A, B, C. Then you have C, the last specific objective for this subtopic. A student should be able to find the probability of an event. Find the probability to find the probability of an event. That is the last specific objective. Okay, so that's the truth concerning about the specific objectives of each subtopic. So I've mentioned now, I've presented to you specific objective of two subtopics of probability of an event. So then we go for 7.23. So let me present you specific objectives. Specific objectives of the said subtopic. Which is called combine the events. Combine the events. Say combine the events, because if you pronounce, you're writing in your subconscious mind. Combine the events. Have you ever heard about this term? I know that your answer is no. Don't worry that you're gonna cover it. Okay? So specific objectives of what of combine the events. Let me quote, just to quote. By the end of this subtopic, I'm quoting, by the end of this subtopic, so even this one, right? By the end of that, by the end of this subtopic, the student should be able to have certain specific objectives in this that we have to cover in the subtopics of combined events. These first specific objectives, we call it students should be able, at the end of learning combined events, should be able to draw tree diagram. Tree diagram. Tree diagram. Okay. Of combined events. Combined events. Then the next specific objective, I've left the blank. Then you mentioned, or you mentioned to yourself. There are only two specific objectives, so this is the end of quote. So we are done with that. There's only two specific objectives. Specific objectives of the next subtopic, which is mutually exclusive events.
So specific objectives of mutually exclusive events. So specific objectives of mutually exclusive events. Then we have 7.2. So you say that in these specific objectives, so specific objectives of combined events, so we say that by the end, so the syllabus say, by the end of this subtopic,